Alrighty, so maybe that will be a little bit, oh yeah, it is much easier. Okay, so we've got the gold going. Oops. There. Okay. Let's see here. We'll go in the next hole. Yeah. Always use up your leftover wool for all of your crafts. It saves money. So I'm going to do chain 3 and go around and put it in this section here. So you use up all your wool. There you go. Okay. And it looks really nice. So you can put, yeah, I like the fringe there. It's starting to come nicely. Okay. You can put this under a teapot or a kettle, or just as a decorative display. You can even hang it up if you like. You just put a little crochet knot over the top, like a round circle, and you can hang it up. So in the kitchen. So if you need it, you can just have it right at your fingertips. Yep. So I'm just going here. There we go. There we go. Just find the loop and put the crochet hook inside. Yeah, so there you go. So today is Holy Thursday, Easter weekend, Thursday, April 2nd of 2026. Okay, I gotta put that in there. And it's 1:20. Okay, yeah, just move this over so you can see it. There you go. It takes practice too, you know. So if you have difficulties, YouTube is always there. Yeah. So the wool is nice. You can always get different designs with different types of wool, different textures too. The gold is really soft here. So you can always do a scarf too, and have your winter accessories ready for the next year for winter. So it's quite good. Yeah, I always like the color gold. It always looks so pretty. It looks so rich. So there we go. Alrighties. Okay, so you just keep going around in a circle and keep chaining and just going into the loops here. There you go. Okay. And then you've got 4 loops here. You go through 2, and then you go loop around, and then you go through 2 more, and then you chain 4, and then you go the next one. Okay, so there you go. And I'm going to do another one. Okay, I'm going to stop and I'm going to take this out, leave that here, and I'm going to try. This is very stretchy material. Okay, oops, there are my 2 loops right here. So I just put that one in here, put that loop, oops, there we go. Yep, and there we go. So then you get your little tie, and you just kind of tie them through. Oops, 1 and 2 There you are. You're connected. It's like candy cane. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. Alrighty, so, whoops. This is like a spandex kind of, yeah, thing. So just go from the outside edge to do your circles. And then you've got your loops here. Okay, oops. One. Here we go. There we go. And loops again. So you can just make it, my suggestion is to have these loops very loose, right? So it just makes it so much easier. There. I'll do that one. And also stretch it out. So there you go. Just make sure that your loops are nice and loose. Makes it easy. And then just pull on them to make them stretch a bit. There you go. And I'll do another one. Oops, 1 and 2. There you go. So there it is. It's coming along, and then you can square it up. So you're probably going to make a Granny Smith with this one. Granny Smith square. Okay. So there's one here. I've got a little square section here. So I'll go 1. Oops, don't want to go too far. Okay. There you go. So you're making your first square. There we go. So I have one here, one there. I'll put another loop in there and draw it through. Okay. There we go. I kind of like working with this stretchy kind of material, you know. You have to have a really good crochet hook so it doesn't fall apart. See, there you go. There's your loops right there. And then you go, so you do 3 chains on one side. There you go. And then you go 1, 2. So go 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, and then you do another one. Go into the same loop. Okay, that's okay. We can just do that. Same loop. Okay. And then cross. There we go. Go through again. Use your other hand if you have to. So go 3 chain, and then 2 chains, and then 3 more chains. And that's how you make your loops, your squares. Okay, I'll just go here, and then I'll show you. Very good. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, look at that. See, there's your square right there forming. I'll do one more. And then we'll go on the other side. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3. All right. Done one square, one edge, and then we go chain 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And then we'll just go in on this side. We'll pick a corner. Let's see here. I was just thinking, got one here. Okay, I'll do this corner. I'll do this corner. Okay. Let me see here. Oops. Okay. Yep. Oops. I have to pop that in there. Okay. Tie it around. As long as you have a little bit of space between the corners, you're fine. So I see here's the space that you're going to put it in right there. That one right there. That's the one you're going to make your little square edge. And then you just go in here, wrap around. There you go. And then now you can make another loop in that same square. There we are. Let me see here. Just keep going. Yeah, so there we go. Wrap it around. Now, you've got about 3 there, so I'm going to chain 2. So 1 and 2. And now I'm going to go into the same loop, and this will be number 4. So, yeah, there we go. Oops, get in there, you. You got to talk to these pieces of wool here. Okay. Okay, there it is. And there we go. There we go. And we're almost done. Okay, I think we're just going to do it here. This will be the 5th one. Oops. There we go. There we go. It's going to look nice being a granny square. You can do large ones or small ones. But I think this wool is a little bit, as it's stretchy. There we go. And we'll just go like that. Okay, it's a little bit difficult. Okay, so I'm just going to go, there we go. Let me see here. I'll do 2 more. Whoops, there, finally. So I've got two little edge squares here, and then I'm going to do 2 here. So there we go. It's getting there. Okay, so, okay, I'll do 1. Okay, 1 and 2. There we go. And I'll go join in here. Okay, so we got another square to do. Another edge. There we go, and there we go. And see here, this will be the hole that we're going into. Okay? So you go in 2 more times. Oops. There we go. And 2 more times. There we go. It's good to separate the pieces of wool, like just separate them while you're kind of going through. There we go. And there we go. I found my little hole that I'm doing. And it just takes time. This has got a little bit of lace around it. There we go. So, yeah. There we go. 1 and 2. There we go. And 1 and 2. Okay. So, now you're getting it. So we're on the 3rd part of it. So we're going to go in. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we have to chain 2. And we're going to start it with the next loop. Chain 2. Okay, and we're going to start another section. So this would be number 4. So we've got 3 chains. This will be the 4th chain. And then we'll do the 5th chain. Yeah, oops. Yeah, it's a little bit tough here. Okay, ooh, yikes. Okay. There, good. So this will be the 6th chain. Or, yeah, 5th chain, 6th chain. Okay. We'll just, as they say, go to the next one. Oops, here we go. There, 1 and 2 and 3. Yay. Okay, so we've done this corner here, so I'll go 1, oops, 1, 2, chain over to the other corner. Okay, 2. Yeah, this is a little bit difficult here. And 3, maybe even 4. So we can go to the other edge. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so we are going to this section here. Let me see here. Yeah, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Even maybe, let's see here. Maybe here. Maybe there. Okay. There we go. It looks like a candy cane. Here we go. Oops. There we go. 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to have to cursor over. And I think this is it. There we go. Alrighty, so we've got our little granny square here. And I'm just going to cursor into the middle. Okay, there we go. And end it off. Oops, there we go. Just separate the little threads of the wool here. Okay. This wool is a little bit difficult. There we go. And one more. Okay. Done. Oops, I'll just move that in the front there. Okay, there you go. It's a candy cane. You can put it on the tree. You just do a little loop here and put it on the tree. Okay, thanks for watching.